A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant statement made on August 21st, 2025, U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance emphasized that European nations must take the lead in providing security guarantees for Ukraine as the conflict with Russia continues. Vance's remarks come at a time when the Biden administration is reassessing its military aid commitments to Ukraine, with President Donald Trump insisting that the U.S. will not engage in ground troop deployments but may offer air support. During an appearance on Fox News, The Ingram Angle, Vance articulated the administration's expectation that European allies will shoulder the majority of the financial burden associated with Ukraine's defense. "I don't think we should carry the burden here. The president certainly expects Europe to play the leading role here," Vance stated, underscoring the need for European nations to step up amid ongoing tensions with Russia. The vice president's comments reflect a broader shift in U.S. foreign policy, which is increasingly focused on encouraging European nations to take a more active role in their own security. With Russia currently occupying approximately 1/5 of Ukrainian territory, the urgency for a robust European response has never been more critical. Vance's remarks also highlight a growing frustration within the U.S. administration regarding the extent of military aid provided to Ukraine. The White House has indicated that it will no longer be writing blank checks for Ukraine's defense, signaling a potential reduction in financial support unless European allies step up their commitments. This call for European leadership aligns with Trump's vision of a coalition of the willing, wherein European countries would mobilize forces to guarantee Ukraine's security without relying heavily on U.S. military presence. Vance's assertion that the Europeans are going to have to take the lion's share of the burden is a clear indication of the administration's desire to shift responsibility for Ukraine's security back to Europe. As the conflict drags on, Ukraine's government, led by President Volodymyr Zelensky, remains adamant about not conceding any territory to Russia. This position is enshrined in the Ukrainian constitution, yet the country currently lacks the military capability to reclaim all territories occupied by Russian forces. The ongoing stalemate raises questions about the effectiveness of diplomatic efforts and military strategies in resolving the conflict. The situation is further complicated by the fact that any potential peace deal would likely involve discussions around territorial adjustments, a notion that has been met with resistance from Ukrainian officials. Vance's acknowledgement that Russia seeks to control additional Ukrainian land underscores the precarious nature of the ongoing negotiations and the need for a united front among Western allies. As the Biden administration navigates these complex dynamics, the expectation for European nations to take a more active role in Ukraine's defense will likely shape future discussions on international security and military cooperation. With the stakes higher than ever, the coming months will be critical in determining the trajectory of the conflict and the role of U.S. and European leadership in addressing the ongoing crisis in Ukraine. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.